It's the rise of Trump, I'm telling you.
Hey, he's not going to. I see the media spinning it now. A vote for Trump is a vote for Hillary.
Yeah, whatever.
Have you seen that all
I
week?
have. Or if you vote for Trump, you're not to be trusted ever again.
Yeah, okay. See, this is where everybody needs to just toughen up. And you know, and I've said this from day one, so and I'm going to be clear. Until it's announced that it's Trump versus Hillary, I am not backing Trump. I for the reasons the reasons are simply I don't know. I have not studied it yet. You know, and I don't know what Bernie Sanders is all about, quite frankly. I really don't. I know he talks a lot of you know, all I have on Bernie Sanders is bullet point news, which is enough for me to make an opinion.
Right.
You know, and basically all I ever see is he's going to give everything away for free, which I know that's not his real platform. So I need to research it a little bit once we have a person named.
Sure.
But my God, unless it's Hillary. If it's Hillary, I'll vote for anything. I say it all the time on Facebook. I'll vote for the BTK killer. At least that guy admitted his crimes.
Right.
You know, at least he's honest enough to say what he did.
Sure. Well, we did have the Indiana primaries this week, and I did go cast my vote, even though Trump won in a landslide. But I did my civic duty. I went there, and you know how you're supposed to be neutral at the polling place.
Right, sure.
You're not supposed to, you know, say anything that's you know, intimidating or inflammatory or promoting any side or anything.
Right.
You know, I walked in first of all, and the lady asked to see my driver's license. Like, so, hey, what about this voter ID law?
Yeah. Do I have to?
Yeah. Well, how do we know who you are? And I said, exactly.
Yeah. I'm not showing you. Give me my ballot.
Yeah.
You should have said, I'm John McCain, goddammit.
Right.
You don't know any difference.
Well, I was, you know, of course, they always got the old people working these polling places.
Right, sure.
And, you know, I said, yeah, what about the voter ID law? I should just be able to come in here and tell you my name, and you should just give me a ballot.
Right.
And she goes, oh, no, you need to show valid ID.
Show me that in the rules, ma'am.
You know, of course, I didn't want to get anybody upset. But
should have said, show me that in the rules.
Yeah, but these people, they were just old people, and they think they're doing their civic duty by working the polling place. And, you know, I know that these people get upset. They don't have that kind of sense of humor, and you know that. Mm-hmm. So, of course, you know, the first thing I do when I walk through the door all bombastic and everything, I go, is this where I vote for Trump?
And fucking scowled at you.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, you saw the picture I sent you about the Trump sign in the yard across the street from me.
All right.
You know, I what I did is I had rolled into my subdivision here, and somebody had a Make American Great Again Trump sign, and I took a picture of it and sent it over to Chris, and I said, boo-hoo! Look, even my neighborhood isn't a safe space. I feel oppressed and threatened. Yeah, look at somebody's got a Trump sign in the yard.
And my safe space has been violated.
Even my neighborhood is no longer a safe space.
Fucking pussies.
I know, faggots.
Just bitches, man. Play with their. But I do hope, and it is my hope, that people will stay pissed off at the people that truly do not want Hillary. You know, I'm not saying that people should, if they want to vote for Hillary, that they shouldn't, although I think that they should not. I find it hard to believe anybody wants to vote for a proven criminal, but they seem to want to. You know, they seem to think that Donald Trump's words are worse than those pictures of Christopher Stevens being raped with a fucking cattle prod and dragged through the streets.
Right.
Somehow Donald Trump saying things is worse.
Oh, I know.
Which I can't for the life of me figure that out. But that is where we're at.
Yeah.
But I do hope that the Trump people will not cave in to the fucking bullshit spin that's being put on out there right now.
Sure.
You know, because you know how fucking weak everybody is about that. Oh, I don't want anybody to say something bad about me.
Well, you know, that's the whole thing is you know, and I don't want to make this into a whole political discussion, but.
Why not? We talked about music for 5 hours last week.
Yeah. So, you know, they were tracking Trump's success in the polls.
Right.
And they were showing, state by state by state on each primary how wrong the polls were.
Right.
And Trump polled or the outcome was like 7 to 11 points higher than what the polls had him in almost in every race.
Nice.
So they're saying that, if he's polling at 53, not polling, but yeah, the polls have him in at 53%.
Right.
It's probably closer to 65 to 70%.
Sure. Well, there's a simple way to get through this whole election if you truly feel like you do not want to vote for A, Trump, or B, Hillary, whichever one. There's a simple way to do it without having to deal with your fucking feelings being hurt, for those of you that are too soft to stand up for what you believe in. Turn off your fucking Facebook. Just turn it off until after the election.
Right.
Because that's the only place anybody's calling anybody out on it.
Yeah.
On Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Face to face, no one will challenge you.
Right.
Nobody will challenge you face to face. Look, you went into the fucking polling place and started yelling about that you were voting for Trump, and I guarantee not one fucking person came up to you.
Did not challenge me.
No, they didn't say shit to you.
They did not. Well, again, I look intimidating as it is, but even if I was like a bookwormy guy and did that, nobody would do that. But
right.
they again, it's that look of holy shit, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, but nobody will to anybody though. Really, face to face, people are pussies.
They are. I agree.
They're just pussies. They're not going to get into it with you over that.
Well, again, getting back to what I was just saying about Trump polling higher than what the reason.
Hold on. Look at Nathan in Kentucky. Trump can't win. He won't win 10 states.
I don't believe that.
I don't buy that either.
I don't either. Not at all.
He's going to beat fucking Hillary on a lot of things.
And the thing is that Hillary, if she's still, if she's not in jail,
right?
Down there where Nathan lives in the coal country, she made such a huge gaffe with her comment about, putting the coal miners out of business.
Mm-hmm.
All of those states, Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, parts of Ohio, they are not going to vote for Hillary.
No, not at all.
And that was a Democratic stronghold down there. And they're just like, fuck you. You're not our friend.
Yeah. Well, I think the combination of people, if people are adamant supporters of Trump, I guess, they need to keep up the pressure. They need to keep reminding people about Christopher Stevens. They need to keep reminding people that that if it was, what was the general that did the same thing with the security thing? And he got fired and went to jail.
Petraeus.
Didn't he go to jail?
I don't think he went. Yeah, I don't think he went to jail, but I think he got fined and he got
kicked out of the army.
Kicked out, yeah.
So if a general who actually serves the country can be booted out of the military for a military secrets thing, how can you condone putting this fucking asshole in the fucking White House?
Mm-hmm.
How can that even be? And you know what's going to happen. I see this coming a mile away. Before the fucking FBI indicts, fucking dickhead's going to fucking give her a pardon.
Sure.
Ahead of the election, so that they can't file, and therefore she can't, it won't plague her during, in the stretch run. That's what's going to happen.
Right.
That's my prediction.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's interesting to say the least.
Well, I'm wondering when is Raven Simone and Al Sharpton leaving? They said if Trump got the nomination.
Yeah.
When are they out?
Yeah. Pack your bags, Rosie.
Yeah. When is it? Next month?
Yeah.
Is that when it is? Next month? July or something? Let's help those guys. Let's get them 2 guys in a truck.
Right.
Get them set up to get the fuck out. Make dumb statements like that. And they're just going to gloss over it like they never said it.
Sure, of course.
Not going to actually acknowledge it.
Right.
Say, I was wrong.
So funny.
Yep.
Don't challenge the libs.
Yeah, man.
You're just an uninformed, uneducated dummy.
Racist bigot fucks.
Love it. I see that black sheriff up there in Wisconsin is basically saying everybody's a racist now.
No, everybody is. It's everybody.
He says racist by the Clinton campaign has been used so much that it's ineffective now because now everybody's a racist.
Haven't I been saying that for years?
You have, absolutely.
I have been saying that because remember when, as soon as I started questioning Obama on Obamacare, people started calling me a racist. And I was like, okay, then I'm a racist. And I have said that ever since. And now I think everybody's caught up.
Right.
You know, because everybody's been a racist. And dude, some of this nonsense that comes out anymore. Can't say the word felon?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's another one. Well, the thing is that a high percentage of felons are of, you know, what do you want to call? They're minorities.
They're black?
So, yeah. So by saying felon, you're just automatically saying black. It's just like saying thug. You mean black person when you say that.
No.
So if you say felon, you mean black person.
So if you use any derogatory comment to identify anybody that has committed a crime, you can't be derogatory to somebody that committed a crime.
No, because you can't because that's politically incorrect. And you might hurt somebody's feelings.
So serial killer would be okay because it wouldn't be because we had the Washington sniper. He was a serial killer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he was a black guy.
He was.
So I guess serial killer would be a racist term now, right?
Sure.
Fucking what a nonsensical world we live in.
I agree. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hey guys, it's Scotty from the Commonwealth.
What's up, Scotty?
I just been listening to the podcast tonight, and I don't know. As far as this election goes, unfortunately, my opinion is it seems like we're all going to be voting for the candidate that we dislike the least,
right? That's
instead
true.
of the candidate that we actually would like to see win the election.
Well, it's a vote. It's a vote against who you don't like.
Right, but I mean, it shouldn't be that way. I mean, we should have there's no real players, no serious people that are worthy of that office. In my opinion, the last serious contender I saw run for president was, I don't know, probably Rick Perry from Texas. And I mean, okay, he was a little conservative for most people's likings, but he was what I would consider presidential material. I mean, Hillary Clinton is not presidential material. She's the wife of a former president, okay? Donald Trump is not presidential material. He's not even a fucking politician. He's a fucking businessman. And, we're the John McCains. We're where's the real deal in this election? What, I mean, Bernie Sanders, he's a socialist. He's never going to get elected, regardless of how good his intentions are. It's just never going to fucking happen. But, I mean, there are no real fucking candidates, valid candidates for the office of President of the United States, in my opinion. And it just seems like we're just getting behind the one that we dislike the least. And that's fucking sad.
Well, Obama made it clear that all you got to do is be famous to be elected. That's all, and that's all he did. He concentrated on being famous. I mean, if you look back 8 years ago, the thing that everybody forgets is this guy never offered an actual anything that he was going to do. He said, he kept saying hope and change a lot, and he did exactly what Hillary's going to do. But the difference is that Obama, as much as I fucking wish he'd have an aneurysm and stroke out, he is likable to the masses. Where Hillary is running on the exact same. Well, hold on. Hillary is running on the exact same platform that Obama did, except she's so goddamn unlikable that half the people are not going to vote for her.
Yeah. But, I mean, as far as Obama's concerned, he's a fucking empty suit. During his second year in office, okay, he had a fucking Democratic majority in the Senate. He had a Democratic majority in the fucking Congress. At that fucking time, he was as close to being Julius Caesar as any president before him. I mean, he could have fucking phoned in nationalized health care and just driven it through the fucking House and enacted it into fucking law. And he's done nothing except what? Okay, gays in the military. Great. I mean, I'm all for equal rights. I mean, that's his fucking legacy. Gays in the military. I mean, he's had 8 fucking years, and what has he done? I mean, really, of substance. I mean, as far as foreign policy goes, as far as our economy goes, as far as domestic policy goes, the only thing he's accomplished in 8 years is gay rights.
And
I'm not
illegal
saying
healthcare.
that's unimportant, but no, he took Romney care that we have here in the fucking Commonwealth and turned it into fucking Obamacare.
Which
Okay?
it should have been illegal in both.
And we are one of the few countries in the world that don't have fucking nationalized health. Mexico has fucking nationalized health. Canada has fucking nationalized health. All Europe has nationalized health. We are one of the few countries in the world where we don't have nationalized health, and it just shouldn't be that way. And he's a fucking Democrat. He's a fucking Democrat. And, you know, like, that's mother's milk to these fucking people, you know, with their fucking liberal fucking hand-me-out fucking policies. He could have fucking, he could have steamrolled nationalized health through his second year in office. I mean, he had the media in his pocket. Everybody loved this fucking guy. I mean, his power was unfucking rivaled his second year in office, and he did fucking nothing. And he has done nothing the whole time. And now here we are, 8 years fucking later, and, you know, I mean, where are the fucking Mitt Romneys? I mean, love them or hate them, but I mean, like, where are the fucking real deal politicians in this fucking election? They're not there. It's fucking reality television. And this is the fucking presidency of the United States. I mean, this is no fucking joke. And it just fucking makes me sad. It really fucking does.
Hey, Scotty, how do you really feel?
Don't get me started.
I think you're started.
Anyway, I'll get off the line, and I don't know, I'll probably call you back later when there's something else to fucking chew on. But hail and kill, hand job, and fuck you, pal.
And there he goes.
There he goes.
He's all upset. And he's up in the Northeast too.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's heavy Democrat area up there.
I'm upset, not for the reasons. I think Obama did a lot of things all wrong.
Yes.
I think he did a lot of shit. Just everything he did was fucking stupid.
Yeah.